Hey guys, so this video I've actually been meaning to do for over a month, and yesterday in Skype, Robert was like, "Are you ever going to make that video?" Because I had completely forgotten. But this video I will be talking about my con experiences, which ones I've been to, who I met there, show you my autographs, and give you a little overall of the cons. So, let's get started. My first con was back in August of 2009, and that was Anime Festival Orlando. And that's a really good con if you're gonna go to your first con and you're in the area because it's really tiny. It's not that threatening, but I don't know. I wasn't very social back then, so it was kind of like panicking for me, but there I met Vic Mignogna, and yeah, the next con I went to was MegaCon 2010, and MegaCon is such a good convention, like, definitely up there, like, with one of the best conventions, I would say, because they get amazing guests, they are absolutely packed. Yeah, if you're gonna go to MegaCon, beware, because the amount of people that come on Saturday, atrocious. Let's just say that. I would say at least 10,000 people on Saturday. When William Shatner came 2011, yeah, let's not even get into that. But yeah, there I met Cherami Leigh, and she is adorable. Like, she is so adorable in person, but she is so sweet, and I loved the jacket she was wearing. So I'm not sure how well you're going to be able to see it on this camera. Let's just move it over here like that. And that is the autograph, really close. But I was cosplaying as kind of like a renegade Toru, per se, and I had a really cute necklace and earrings that were Kyo. And she said, "Caitlin, enjoy, to people who love to shop on eBay." So, she was really sweet. You can actually see it really well on this camera. So yeah, Cherami Leigh. Next was MetroCon 2010. Yeah, that's right. And once again, hang out with my friend. She's like my con buddy. We go to like every con together now, so it's really cool. Except for the one this, whatever. So yeah, there I didn't really do much. It was kind of like, I'm not big on panels. I only go to panels if it's something I really want to see. Otherwise, I'll just walk around the convention, walk around the dealer's room. MegaCon, I never go to panels. I've never gone to a MegaCon panel. I only go to see my friend, to meet the voice actors, and to buy stuff. So, I mostly only go to panels at MetroCon, but yeah. I actually did go to a panel that year. I completely forgot about it. But my friend actually... Okay, this is where the tale-old Scott McNeil story comes into play. I was late. We were a little bit late, and my friend was in a panel that I couldn't get into. So we were sitting, eating a pretzel, as you do with your grandmother, and I'm sitting there, and Scott McNeil walks by, and I'm like, "Oh my god, is that Scott McNeil?" Like, I'm not a big fan of Scott McNeil, like, actor-wise. I mean, I've seen Inuyasha, and I've seen his role on Supernatural, and I've seen the Scooby-Doo movie that he was in. And that's literally all I've seen of his work, but his personality is what makes him my favorite voice actor by far. So my grandma was like, "Are you Scott McNeil?" In the adorable grandmother way that they have. And he was like, "Well, yes I am." And so we talked for a few minutes, he gave me a hug, and I think I stepped on his foot. I'm sorry about that, Scott. I hate stepping on people's feet, because I did that another time, but anyway, we talked for a few minutes, he gave me a hug, he signed my book, which is awesome, because I did not get to meet him in the autograph signing. Where is it? So, let's see it here. He wrote Kagome, all elongated, so... He is so sweet, and so it was like 5 seconds before his Inuyasha panel, and so what does Scott McNeil do? He took my hand and hand-led me into the panel room, which was VIP, which cost $100. So I was very appreciative of that, and so in the panel was Scott McNeil, obviously, Richard Dean Cox, and Kirby Morrow, who play Inuyasha and Moroku, if you don't know. So yeah, it was really sweet of him to do that. And he was like, so I don't care, whatever, just come on. So it was really nice. And then next is MegaCon 2011. That wasn't a very good con because, you know, I actually cut my hair really short. I don't know if you watched the Sun Otakus and you saw when I just like cut my hair short and dyed it black. That was actually for cosplay. And thankfully it's all grown back now. But I did that for cosplay, and I ended up spending more time driving than I did at the actual con because I was, you know, like deathly ill, and it was just like, wow, FML. So whatever. I didn't get to meet anyone famous, but I got to hang out with my friend for like 2 hours while I was like, so what have you. Next was MetroCon 2011. That would be it. And what am I forgetting? Did I meet anyone? No, I didn't meet anyone last year. Wait, no. What year am I talking? Yeah, 2011. Oh my god, I'm so confused. I'm sorry. They all run together when you go to the same con every year. So yeah, 2011 was a pretty good year at MetroCon. My friend from Ohio flew down, so that was really nice to get to meet him in person because I'd never met him in person. How many times can I say the words in person? So yeah, it was really nice of him, and then I hung out with my best friend, and I met some famous people from the internet who were really nice. And so, yeah, that was basically it. That was my first time cosplaying in public, like a legit cosplay. And so, that was the highlight of the weekend, pretty much. And then we have MegaCon 2012, if I could talk. So, MegaCon 2012 was amazing. Like, absolutely amazing. I got to meet the 3 voice actors I wanted to meet. I got to hang out with the Robert all day, and I kind of bailed on my friend to hang out with him, but he was worth it. So, sorry, friend. But yeah, I got to hang out with him, and so, yeah. So, the 3 voice actors I met, if I could actually verbalize what I'm saying. The first one I met is Brina Palencia, and that is her signature. She writes really small. Actually, no, I'll show you who writes small later. Then I met... what is her name? Laura Bailey, that would be her name. Is her signature? Ooh. You can't quite read it, but up here it says you have a pickled plum, and that's a quote from the show. So, and then I met Travis Willingham. That is his signature. So, just a little overview. Brina Palencia is really sweet. Laura Bailey... Sorry, my phone is dying right beside me. Laura Bailey is so nice. She's just really sweethearted. And Travis Willingham is just as hot in person, if not hotter, than in video and pictures. So if you were curious, yes he is. Yes he is. So, MegaCon was absolutely amazing this year. I cannot wait to go back next year. Unfortunately, we had a little bit of a tragedy trying to get there and back, so I'm not sure my grandfather will actually take me next year, but I can convince him. He dropped on my finger. I'll convince him. So yeah, I definitely can't wait till next year to go see everyone. And now, MetroCon 2012. So I'm actually wearing my MetroCon shirt, as you do when talking about cons. Yeah, nice boob shot. But, yeah, MetroCon shirt. Yay! This is actually my first MetroCon shirt. I have a couple MegaCon shirts, but I had never figured out where they sold MetroCon shirts. So I found it, yay! And, yeah. Anyway, at MetroCon, MetroCon is absolutely my favorite con that I've ever been to. They get amazing guests. Not quite as big as MegaCon, you know, with William frickin' Shatner. But it's not as packed. They still get really good guests. They have amazing panels, amazing people. It's just a really good convention. So definitely go to MetroCon if you can one year. But yes. So my birthday was actually Friday of the con. So that was amazing. But unfortunately I wasn't feeling well on Friday. But because I was late, I'm actually really glad I wasn't feeling well. Because I was late getting to the convention center, I ran into Scott McNeil at the door of the convention center as he was walking in. I was like, because I had missed him last year. I hadn't got to see him last year because he's been 3 years in a row. And so I got 2 hugs. 2 hugs. He is the best hugger, by the way. I got a happy birthday, and I got a picture. Yeah. Oh yeah, even my grandma got a hug. He is so sweet, and he remembered me. He remembered me. So, he's actually gonna... So, I just almost spoiled the end of the video. So yeah, it was really amazing to see him again, and I can't wait to see him again. Again. So, I actually got to meet, technically, 3 people. I actually have a really funny story. So, all of the voice actors, except for Scott McNeil, were at the same time in the dealer's room. So there was one line, but 3 different tables for them. And so I was waiting with Robert, and I made a new friend. And so we all tag teamed up to go get autographs and everything. And I was only looking forward to Crispin Freeman's autograph because I had missed him last year, and I was really upset. I got his autograph. Shh. I don't know if you even heard that webcam. But so I was waiting in line with Robert and my friends, and I didn't know the other actors, so I was like, whatever. And it was, I wrote them down, or wrote them in a notepad. It was Richard Epcar and Mary Elizabeth Glenn. I'm not sure. But yeah, I wasn't really sure who they were, so I was like, oh yeah, it's fine. I think I shook Richard Epcar's hand, and he was really nice. He's a really nice man. So he just... yeah, he's nice. And really tall, also. I have a thing for heights. Don't question me. So my friend Robert got autographs and pictures with them. And turns out, I'm looking at a con that's coming up in a couple weeks that I really want to go to. And the guy who voiced Ansem and Xehanort and, you know, presumably Xemnas in Kingdom Hearts is actually Richard Epcar. So, thanks Robert for the heads up about Richard Epcar voicing Ansem, because, you know, I don't love Kingdom Hearts and love Xemnas, but I think vicariously it still works, because I did get to meet the man, but I like to get pictures with the people I meet who are famous, but what have you, I still met him. So, yeah, I also talked to Mary Elizabeth Glenn, who was really, really sweet as well, and then... the Feast de Resistance. I said feast instead of peace, whatever. Because I meant to, I don't know what I meant to say. I met Crispin Freeman. Crispin Freeman. He writes so tiny. Can I just say that? Look at how tiny that signature is. His pen kind of died up there, it's funny. But he's really nice. Yeah. I was kind of like fangirling out a little bit because he was probably one of the... I have food on me, that's nice. He was one of the people I was most excited to meet. So, and so my next upcoming con is ShadowCon in Tampa, Florida. November 17th, I'm going. And I'm going with Robert again, and I'm really excited to go because of the voice actors. And as I almost let slip earlier, Scott McNeil is going to be there again. So I'm really excited to meet Scott again and get another hug and everything. So, yeah, I hope this made someone happy. I don't know. So pretty much that's it. So I'm gonna play BioShock because BioShock is amazing, and I got it for $5 on Steam last night. Oh my god, lucky. So I will see you guys in my next video. I think it'll be a plushie collection video, and yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful night. It's 11:30, so whatever, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.